Vanessa Bryant pregnant? I ain't want to be in motherfucker's business, but what the fuck? You telling me Kobe Bryant's wife, ex-wife, is pregnant with somebody else's baby? What the bomber clot? You nah be serious. You can't be serious.
One thing that you did write about in the book, and that has been highlighted, is case. Mm-hmm. And you had made a TikTok on it saying, basically, you know, if you read the details of the investigation and of the allegations, a lot of it is tied to Kobe and his personality, and there's some awkwardness in there. Can you explain some of that and kind of what you found out from reading that investigation?
Yeah, well, I actually went to Eagle, Colorado, where it took place, and spoke with a lot of people. And it's interesting. Like, do I think Kobe raped this woman? Yes. Do I think Kobe thought he was raping this woman? No. And I know that sounds like a cop-out answer, but I don't mean it that way.
The internet's blowing up with talk that Vanessa Bryant might be pregnant with twins. Yeah, twins. And it's not stopping there. People are claiming she's finally moved on from Kobe, and the timing couldn't be messier. While the world should have been cheering for her daughter Natalia's major win, graduating from USC with honors, the spotlight got snatched away. Instead of praise, her big day got drowned out by baby buzz, Insta detectives, and a whole lot of noise. Pics started popping up online, people zooming in like they're on some mission. TikToks dropping hints about soft launches. Then came the insiders chirping about twins, mystery men, and straight up.
Vanessa Bryant and Rob Pelinka picture goes viral, and a lot of people are speculating about if Rob Pelinka and Vanessa Bryant are, know what I mean? Rob Pelinka, you thought you got away with it, but you ain't get away with it. No!
Trail. Suddenly, Vanessa staying quiet wasn't classy. It became the whole scandal. And Natalia, she got thrown into the drama like it was her mess too. Now it's not just, is she pregnant? Fans are dragging Kobe's name into the mess and throwing around wild theories about who Vanessa's been seen with. NBA legends, celebs, even close friends. No one's off limits in this rumor storm. And poor Natalia, she just stood there and watched her hard-earned moment fall apart in real time. Her downfall had nothing to do with school. Let's get into it. Natalia Bryant just hit one of the biggest milestones of her life, graduating USC with honors. Graduating college is a big deal for anyone. But for Natalia, it hit way deeper. She didn't just push through classes. She walked that journey, carrying the weight of unthinkable loss. Grieving her dad, mourning her little sister, and still showing up strong, head high, repping her family name with pride. There she was, stepping across that stage like a true warrior.
My honor to introduce my dear friend Pal tonight. Pal was special to Kobe, as a teammate, as a man, and as a friend.
And for a moment, everyone was genuinely happy for her. Love poured in online, celebs dropped sweet messages, and even Taylor Swift sent over thoughtful gifts to the fam. It actually felt like the Bryants were finally getting a moment of peace, a rare win. But then, boom, the rumors kicked in. Not even a full week passed before things took a wild turn. The spotlight veered off Natalia's achievement and straight onto Vanessa's stomach. That's when the whispers started. Vanessa's pregnant. And the second that hit the timeline, the internet went crazy. Reactions blew up instantly. The whole vibe flipped like a plot twist nobody saw coming. 1 second it was, congrats, Natalia. And the next it was, who's Vanessa messing with now? Headlines went from heartfelt to full-on tabloid mode. And the worst part, people started saying she was replacing Kobe, dragging Natalia straight into the drama. Like seriously. How's this 21-year-old supposed to enjoy her proudest moment when the internet's out here treating her mom's life like it's some entertainment show? She's already been through way more pain than most folks can even imagine.
And if you get Vanessa Bryant pregnant, you become the Black Mamba, okay? You recover the mantle. It's like the Green Lantern ring. Like all the magic, all the work ethic, the mentality, it's all in there. Where else would he leave it?
Now Natalia's stuck watching the internet rip into her mom and twist her dad's memory, like it's all just some drama series for clicks. No surprise people are saying she crashed out. She barely had time to enjoy her win before the internet dragged her into another mess. And then came the so-called proof. Pics started popping up, folks zooming in, circling Vanessa's waist like they're doing detective work, slowing down videos just to spot a so-called bump. The internet flipped into CSI, Vanessa edition overnight. And the jokes? Oh, they were flying fast. Memes, fake baby names, wild captions. Fans were losing it. Like this one? Had folks screaming in the comments? Now, funny or not, here's what's real. Vanessa hasn't said anything about dating. No soft launch selfies, no mystery dude hiding in a brunch pic, not even a flirty emoji in sight. But somehow the internet swore they cracked a secret code. So what did Vanessa do? She fired back, and she did it hard. She jumped on Instagram and dropped 2 memes that said everything without saying a word. First one, Rihanna in goggles, flipping the bird with the caption, "Me protecting my peace, not pregnant and having fun all summer." The second, "I'm not mean, I'm just not the one." Short, bold, and all the way Vanessa.
Paul Gasol surprises Vanessa Bryant with some beautiful white roses, and everybody think it's just okay because, they're just friends, there's nothing going on. No, 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 no!
But instead of ending the noise, it only made it louder. The internet dug in deeper. Some folks said she was just guarding her privacy, while others went as far as calling her out for lying. The comment sections blew up. One user even said, according to statistics, she waited much longer than most men would. People online were yelling, "Let that woman live, it's nobody's business." And some folks took it even further. One user wrote, "Not a fan of her or her ex-husband, but she ain't cheating. She's a widow. Black men are just mad she got the bag and is allowed to move on with her non-black life." Yeah, it got real messy, real fast. But the worst part? This whole rumor storm wasn't just about Vanessa anymore. It hit her daughters too, hard, especially Natalia. Because when the world starts saying your mom's out here trying to replace your dad, that kind of talk hits a nerve that doesn't go away. And then came the twist that turned this whole thing from messy gossip to full-on viral chaos, the baby daddy rumors. Once folks started whispering about a possible pregnancy, they didn't just want to know if it was true. They wanted to know who. Like, who could possibly fill Kobe Bryant's shoes?
Gasol writing, "Our little one has finally arrived, Elizabeth Gianna Gasol. A very meaningful name for our super beautiful daughter, #GirlDad. And if that wasn't enough, they also asked Vanessa Bryant to be Elizabeth's godmother, an honor that she happily accepted. Vanessa writing, "My goddaughter is here. Congratulations, Pau and Kat. Love you 3 so much. So touched by your request to honor my Gigi."
That's when names started flying, and one name had people locked in early, Rob Pelinka. If you know basketball, you know Rob. He was Kobe's longtime agent and eventually became one of the Bryant family's tightest friends. He even helped Kobe handle business moves after he left the court. So yeah, they go way back. And then came the TikTok, a viral post zooming in on a photo of Vanessa and Rob that had folks raising their eyebrows like crazy. But what really sparked talk? A sweet little birthday post. Vanessa posted a few pics of Rob and wrote a kind caption for his birthday. That's it. But on the internet, that's all it took. Suddenly, everyone was wondering if there was more to their story. Here's the kicker. Rob's married. And not on the low either. He's happily, publicly married with kids. So yeah, while his bond with the Bryant family runs deep, there's zero confirmation of anything romantic. But still, that didn't stop the whispers from spreading like wildfire. Then came the name that had the blogs in a chokehold, Pau Gasol. And honestly, you can't even blame folks for giving him the side eye on this one. After Kobe passed, Paul didn't just pop in once and disappear. Nah, he's been present, consistent. Family dinners, check. Flowers on key dates, check. And when Vanessa introduced him at Kobe's jersey retirement, you could feel something unspoken in the way she looked at him. But what really sparked the internet? Valentine's Day roses. That's right, Paul sent Vanessa white roses. Not red, sure, but still. Valentine's Day. And people were quick to ask, what kind of friend does that for a widow on that day? Unless there's something more going on? So here we are, it's no longer just, is Vanessa pregnant? Now folks are asking, who got her pregnant? And not like they're curious. They're acting like it's a whole competition. Like every man she talks to is being stacked up against Kobe. And that's where things start getting dark. Because this ain't just about Vanessa's private life anymore. It's about legacy, pressure, and unrealistic expectations that no one should have to carry. This whole situation isn't just weighing on Vanessa, it's hitting Natalia too. And to really get why this rumor exploded so hard, especially in LA, you gotta understand who Kobe was to that city. One Reddit user nailed it. Kobe is a deity in LA. The guy is a legit religion. Nobody else in sports gets that level of love in their hometown. Not Jeter in New York, not LeBron in Cleveland, not Curry in the Bay, not even Jordan in Chicago. Kobe's on another level in LA, so now, 5 years after his passing, the idea that Vanessa might be pregnant. For some die-hard fans, especially in Los Angeles, it feels personal, almost like betrayal, which is crazy when you step back and think about it. Vanessa never asked for this spotlight. She wasn't chasing clout or trying to stay famous. She was Kobe's wife, a mom to his kids, and in a blink, she became a widow. But now it's like fans, mostly men, are acting like she owes them her pain, like her healing has to follow their rules, like she has to stay frozen in time just because they can't let go of the legend. Some even said she should never date again, that her role now is to die a legend like Kobe. Wait, what? So she's supposed to raise her kids, cry in the dark, and never love again just to keep up someone else's fantasy? Nah, that's not fair. And the scariest part? That twisted mindset doesn't stop with Vanessa. It rolls straight over to Natalia too. Because if people think her mom disrespected Kobe's memory by moving on, what are they expecting from her? And guess who they expect to carry that torch now? Natalia. Suddenly, every little thing she does, what she wears, who she dates, how she talks, gets judged under the harsh glare of the Kobe legacy spotlight. And here's the thing, she hasn't even said one single word publicly, but that hasn't stopped people from projecting all their expectations onto her silence. Now, before anyone starts preaching that Vanessa owes it to Kobe to stay single forever, let's get into the real story behind their marriage. Because it wasn't some flawless fairy tale. It was messy, emotional, and played out in front of the entire world. Kobe met Vanessa when she was just 17, still in high school, working on a music video set. He was 21, already blowing up as an NBA star. He saw her, fell for her fast, and not long after, they were engaged. A year later, married. But that love story came with serious drama. In 2003, Kobe was accused of sexual assault by a 19-year-old hotel worker. The case was eventually dropped, but Kobe publicly admitted to cheating on Vanessa, and even said the woman didn't view the situation as consensual. That moment marked one of the darkest chapters of his career. And Vanessa? She didn't run to the press. She didn't do interviews. She didn't speak out. She stood by him, silent, strong. She took all of it and stayed. Kobe apologized publicly with tears, with words, and with a $4 million ring. Yeah, $4 million, just to say sorry. So let's be real. Their marriage wasn't Disney. It was raw. It was complicated. It was real. And through all the chaos, Vanessa kept holding him down. No tell-alls, no shady interviews, no dragging Kobe's name through the mud, no scandals on her side. Vanessa carried that marriage, and she carried his image, even when he didn't always protect her. So now people online yelling she should never love again out of respect. What are they really saying? Because truth is, Vanessa already gave that man more grace than most women ever would. One commenter even said it straight. Kobe cheated on her before. Let her move on. She stayed down before and after the drama. Facts. Vanessa didn't stick around for fame or fortune. She stayed for family, for her girls, for the future they were building together. And through all the heartbreak, headlines, and wild rumors, one thing's always been clear. Vanessa and her daughters aren't doing this alone. Because while the internet's out here debating whether she has the right to move forward, real ones, the people who actually know her, have been standing strong beside the Bryants every step of the way. And this is where we gotta talk about found family. Not everyone who's loyal shares your blood. Sometimes it's the ones who stick around after the cameras shut off that matter the most. And one of those real ones, Shaquille O'Neal. And of course, Paul Gasol. Yeah, his name got tossed into the whole baby daddy rumor, but let's be real. What he's done for Vanessa and the girls runs way deeper than any internet gossip. He didn't just pull up for a quick photo op. He's been present. Holidays, check-ins, quiet support. He's shown up consistently. And when he and his wife had a daughter, he honored Gigi's memory in the most beautiful personal way. This right here matters more than any headline or viral comment, Because after all the lawsuits, the heartbreak, the constant judgment, Vanessa, Natalia, Bianca, and Capri have built something real, a circle that's solid. And in moments like this, when the world flips on them again, it's that inner circle that keeps them grounded. Pregnant or not, rumor or truth, what's clear is that this family stays standing. But the internet just gave Vanessa and Natalia another cold reminder. Grief, fame, and legacy don't come with mercy. Every time they try to catch their breath, someone's right there trying to throw the past in their face. So if healing means facing non-stop backlash, what happens when they finally stop asking for permission to live? Because here's the truth. The Bryant women already survived the unthinkable. So what's gonna happen when they decide survival ain't enough and they start chasing joy again? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear everything. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that share if this one got you thinking. I'll see you in the next video.